Okay guys, next up I want to show three great new pressure washers that we're adding to the equipment range. We've got two petrol models and a diesel model with 6.5 horsepower petrol, a 7.5 power petrol and an 11 horsepower diesel. K16200 is the 6.5 horsepower, which is the sort of the entry level, if you like, to the range. It's a standard upright model, surrounded by a steel frame here. Comes with a lift-fan motor, which is second or third largest motor manufacturer in China, very popular in America. Spare parts are readily available through Kincrome. Warranty's not an issue, so it is a great motor. Okay, so we've gone with the gun and lance. It's the same gun and lance for each model. It's a high quality stainless steel quick connect connector at the end for all the nozzles. We've gone for the same gun and lance for all the three models, one for ease of spare parts and warranties and that sort of thing, but also it's a great selling feature to have high quality hose and gun with the lower entry model. With each model also comes with colour-coded nozzles. In this case, the 6.5 horsepower comes with 4 nozzles. So you get a black one, which is a wide orifice, if you like, so it's low pressure and it's for chemicals and suds and solvents, that sort of thing. Then the red one, which is 0 degrees, small orifice, which means it gives out a really small pencil pattern of stream for extreme high pressure and removal of grime and whatnot from the surface. The yellow one, which is probably the most common one that would be used, it's a sort of a wider spray than the pencil, but again high pressure. And the white one, which is a wider spray, covering more ground but not quite as high pressure, and these are all included for various cleaning purposes that you might require. So just to show you the quick connect, at the end of the gun, on each gun, it's got a quick connect nozzle, not unlike a Nitto fitting on an air tool, and all you do is slip that in and that's in like that. Easy, quick and easy to swap for various things. For those of you who don't know about pressure washers, you get a water source to come in through the pump. It comes out at high pressure and it's obviously used for cleaning surfaces outdoors. Each model comes with a high pressure 8 metre hose. Again, along the lines of the gun and lance, we've gone for the same hose, so it's steel braided, high pressure, good quality for all three models, again for ease of warranties, but also, as I say, it's a great selling feature. All the accessories are mountable on the unit itself, so the gun has a bracket on the side here, and there's also a hook for the hoses that come with the unit. As I say, you get the 8 metre black hose, but you also get this low pressure inlet hose. Now this is for use if you for tank water. This will draw the water out of a tank up in through the inlet in the pump and force it through. It's got a little mesh filter here to stop solids going through. If that is the method that you are using, it will take a few minutes for the water to come out because the unit has to suck the water up, it primes the pump, but once it gets going, it's no worries at all. And I'll just spin this around to show the pump. It's a brass pump. On the 6.5 power model, there's stainless steel pistons. There are seal kits available. Every single spare part for the whole unit is readily available. So there's pistons, there's seals, there's grommets, there's nuts and bolts, all that sort of thing, so that's not a problem. Just the basic configuration, the lower is the inlet water supply, so you can hook it up to a mains garden tap as well, that's not a problem, that's all sized and fits ready. The water goes through there, the pump is run by the motor obviously, and forces the water out through the hose, and you pull the trigger and off you go. Okay, the second model in the range is the K16201, which is the 7 horsepower petrol, 2800 PSI. Again, very similar to the previous one. Basically, it's a little bit bigger, a bit more powerful, a bit higher pressure. The main difference is obviously the layout. This is a sort of a lay flat design, something different. We haven't seen too much like this in this model out there. Also got a stainless steel guard to protect the pump, so it looks nice. Same features pretty much as the previous one, 10-inch pneumatic tyres and wheel. The lift-fan motor, 7 horsepower. I guess one of the main differences, apart from the layout and configuration, is that this one comes with 5 nozzles. There's an extra nozzle with this unit, that being the green one. So again, it's the same with the pump. It's inlet down the bottom, outlet at the top, through the 8 metre high pressure hose, through the same gun and lance, the same quick connect connections. The difference with the pump here is obviously it's bigger, that the pistons are ceramic, so it's a bit higher wearing, a bit better quality. Again, all spare parts are available for the pump and the motor and all parts of the unit. Warranty's not a problem there. One thing also that the two petrol models have for the black chemical nozzle, the chemical nozzle is low pressure, so it has a different outlet. So if you can just see on the pump here, there's a little nipple coming out the top here. Each unit comes with this clear PVC hose. That will just go in your bucket of detergent or whatever it is you're using with a little mesh filter there. The other end goes on top of there, and the motor or the pump will know, based on the nozzle at the end of the hose, that will only put it out at low pressures, so it won't damage any part of the pump. Okay, the last pressure washer in the range is the 11 horsepower diesel unit, the K16202. The obvious difference here is that it's a big four-wheeler. The main reason is just a big heavy monster of a unit, but 10-inch pneumatic wheels, so it is easy to get around. So as I say, it's an 11 horsepower diesel, runs a big pump which puts out 3200 psi. Pistons are ceramic. Again, spare parts not a problem, seals, all that sort of thing are readily available. Comes with all the same equipment as the previous models. This one has the 5 nozzles like the K16201, the same 5 nozzles. It has the same pressure gun, the same high pressure 8 metre hose, the same low pressure PVC for the chemical nozzle, and also the same inlet hose with the filter for tank use and so on. A big hardy unit. Obviously diesel is a big high compression unit. It does have a pull start like the other two motors, but because it is high compression, we've also got the added key start feature to make it easy to start.